country and hockey fans all around the country. We are live from the Braemar Arena, Edina, Minnesota. Your Moorhead Spuds are set to take on the Woodbury Predators in Game 1 of the Edina Tradition Kid Eater Classic. Down to the final seconds of warm-ups. Let me correct that. We're done with warm-ups. Girls are set to pick up the pucks, and we'll be set to get underway here in just a minute. Spuds head for the bench. Starting for Moorhead in the goal is going to be number 3, Addison Andell. Back on the blue line will be number 25, Isabella Oakes, and number 11, Celia Almendinger. Left and right will be Lauren Ness and Molly Hockett. Number 4, Caitlin Shirley to center them up. Puck is down. We are underway. Momentarily taken into the Predators' zone and turned right back out the other direction. Moorhead in. Ness, far side, chips it out to center. It'll be picked up and sent back the other direction by Nora Reed from Woodbury. Oakes near side, brings it in hard and fast, gets tripped up right out in front of the net, crashes into the pipe, and net comes off, so we'll get a stoppage. Face off near side Predator zone. It's going to be sent down into the near side corner. It'll be taken around back behind the net by Addie Dillon. Out to center. Handled by the Spuds near side. Pushed ahead by Lindell. Steen will bring it in right down the center. Takes a shot, goes just wide of the net and around behind. Will end up along the far side board. Kicked over to the near and out to center. Cross ice and forwarding pass will be intercepted. It'll be chipped down into the Moorhead zone. Moorhead's going to send it back all the way down right onto the goal minder, Maddie Crabtree of the Predators. Near side, pinched up along the boards. It'll be dug out by Varner. She'll dump it into the near side corner. Warner. Spuds control, try to clear. It'll be held in by Maya Paul. Down in the corner, centering pass, loose in the slot, shot is going to get covered up by Andell. Down to 12:56 in the first, 15-minute periods for this tournament. Face off far side, Moorhead zone, won by Shirley, controlled by Jackson from Woodbury. Shot from the far side. was momentarily covered up by Andell and then chipped out and shoved in, but the ref had already blown the whistle. Face-off, near side, handled by Johnson down in the corner. Predators come away with it, try to center it up. It's going to get turned off to the side by Lee. She's going to take it up the near side, have it stripped off her stick by Ree. It'll end up with Shirley, who will bring it in and put a shot on Crabtree that'll get turned down into the far side corner. Predators, Warner out center ice. Carried down into the Moorhead zone, poked away by Oakes. Puck comes free and onto the near side boards. Oakes, Lee. Stolen away by all sides. Centering pass turned away by Oakes. She brings it over to the side and throws it up off the wall. Handled by Shirley, back behind her own net. She's able to clear it out to center. Predators will have to reset down into the Moorhead zone, far side corner. Breakaway shot. Andell turns it away. Puck is loose. It will finally be turned down into the corner. Centering pass. Blocked away by Allmendinger. And now we have a penalty on the Woodbury Predators. So that'll send your Spuds to the power play for the first time with 11:06 to go here in the first. I think it was 16, but it must be 18. I'll tell you as soon as I get it up on the board here. I guess we're going to have a 0-0, so we don't know who it is. Face-off near side. He's going to get sent into center ice, out to the neutral zone. Allmendinger carries it down into her own zone with North in her back pocket. She's able to send it back out to center. Dumped in by Ness. Back to Allmendinger, back out at center. Default near side. Pinched up along the board. Predators will come away with it. Going the other way, it's going to be stripped by Allmendinger and then picked up by North. Shot off the post. North comes away with it. Down into the far side corner. She tries to center it up. And now Moorhead is going to be headed to the box. This time it's going to be Hockett for the body check. So with 1:14 left to go in their power play, they'll go to even strength 4-on-4 hockey. Far side, held in the corner, shot, redirected up and over the net. It'll land out on the far side wall and then get kicked around back behind the net into the far side corner. Cleared out to center by the Spuds. Brought around the near side by Ree. She dumps it. Turned right back out by Lindbergh. All sides is going to go get it out there. Predators reset. Held out at center and dumped into the Predator zone by Lindbergh. Lindbergh takes it far, or Johnson takes it far side, sends it right on to Crabtree. This time, the Predators are going to send it all the way down and get called back on icing. 9:19 left in the period. 13 seconds left on 4-on-4 hockey. Then the Predators will have their time on the power play. Held in by Johnson, near side. She slings it around back behind the net, all the way around onto the near side boards. Will be picked up there and carried back down into the corner by Hannigan. Predators, other direction. Far side. We'll end it back behind the net. Johnson slings it along, and it's going to get picked up by Dillon near side. She tries to send it down deeper. It's going to get intercepted by Dufault, who's able to clear it. Predators dump it right back down into the Moorhead zone. Johnson, far side. Heading out to center. And the Predators will end up offside. 8 seconds to go in their power play. Face off near side, or far side, just outside the Moorhead end. Shirley wins the draw, dumps it into her own zone. Oakes is going to go pick it up behind the net. Oakes to Allmendinger, stolen away by the Predators. Shot from all sides will go right into the pads of Andel. Face off near side. It's going to be won by Shirley. Stolen away by the Predators. Quick shot on Andel. Is going to get thrown the length of the ice on the rebound. And that one will get called back on icing. Carried behind the Spuds net. It'll be Boyer who tries to center it up. It's going to get turned into the near side wall. Carried down into center by Dillon. She tries for the shot that goes wide of the net and onto the far side. Centering pass is going to be blocked by Allmendinger. And Lee will take it out to center. Picked off by Reed. She will take it back the other way. Lee and all side down on the near side. Lee is going to come away with it. She sends it over to Shirley, who has it poked off her stick by Boyer. Paul. Shot blocked by Oakes. Puck comes free and down into the far side corner. Another centering pass and a redirect. And with 7:01 left in the first, the Predators have struck first. They are up by 1. Face off center ice is Warner and Steen. Dumped right back into the Moorhead zone. It's going to be Hendrickson down in the near side corner. Centering pass. Looks for the pass. Is going to be broken up by Johnson. We'll end up with Ness over on the far side board. She's going to get pushed into the wall by Warner. Johnson and Warner and one other Woodbury skater all fight for it before the puck is finally released in behind the net. Centering pass from the back is going to end up with Ree, who puts a shot on it. It'll get blocked. Right back up to Ree at the point. Down low into Warner. Warner takes a trip around the world. She's looking to center it up. Centers it out to Jackson. Shot. Handel will kick that one over into the near side corner. Shot by Warner goes off the post. Puck goes back behind the net. Pocket is able to clear it out to center. She'll have it far side and have it stripped off her stick. Taken just inside the Moorhead zone. Shot put on Andel. She'll just stick that one gently off to the side. Handled up out at center ice. Predators break the zone. It'll be carried right down into the slot, stripped away by the Spuds. Turn the other direction now. Off the stick of Cutter. But brought right back down and in with a shot from, I don't have a 21 on my book. So for the moment, we'll call her 21 until I figure out who it is. Far side, flipped out to center by Dufault, is going to go right down onto Crabtree. So no icing on that one. Predators will flip it right back out to center ice. Allmendinger, near side. Ahead to Cutter. She'll get pinched up along the wall by Dillon. Predators end up getting it back down into the Moorhead zone. And Spuds will clear it right back out. Hubish, near side. Shot. Goes just wide. Rebound came dangerously close to coming back into the crease. Far side wall. North sends it high and over the glass. I have a 36. I have a Dillon. I have a Warner. I'm trying to figure out what's missing there. Puck. Off the side of the Moorhead net. It will go around the far side to Oakes. Oakes ahead to Swenson. Drops it off for Shirley. Shirley hard and fast, near side, brings it in, toe drag, takes the shot, puts it right into the chest pad of Crabtree. Predators are able to hold it, kick it around behind the net. Cleared out to center. That one's going the length of the ice. Jackson and Swenson in a foot race. Swenson was able to knock it over the wall. Handled back behind the Moorhead net by Warner. Pulled off her stick by Oakes. Oakes to Swenson. Up to the near side wall. With the kick back to the Moorhead end by Reed. Shirley back behind the net. Shirley to Swenson. Swenson, outlet pass, a little bit too much beef on it. That one's going to go all the way down and get called back on icing. Faceoff comes back into the Moorhead end on the far side between Steen and Warner. The handle by Moorhead. Sent out through center by Dufault. Lee in the foot, or Tibitowski in a foot race. She was able to get a shot put on that was swallowed up by Crabtree. Faceoff goes to the far side of the Predators end with 2:34 remaining. Down into the corner. Will be handled by the Predators. They try to clear it out. It'll end up getting knocked free and over on the near side boards. Just outside the Predator zone. Taken the other direction by number 21. Her shot is going to be blocked in traffic out in front of Andel. Side angle shot is going to get covered up by Andel. Face off will go to the far side. She's kind of got her ponytail right over her name, so it's hard to tell, but I believe 21 is going to be Pole. Face off. It's going to be won by Hanukkah. Ness, far side, tries to clear, shot from the point. They get turned down in traffic. Spuds are able to clear it out to center. Ree, cross ice, picked off by Hendrickson. And then Paul over to Ree, near side. Ree tries to dump it in. It'll be handled by Allmendinger, who tries to send it back out. Jackson was there to hold it. And this time the Spuds are able to clear. Hockett is going to chase it all the way down with Paul in her back pocket. They're going to end up along the back wall. Centering pass, Hanukkah tries to shovel it into the slot. It'll be picked up by Ree, who's going to go the other direction. She has a poke checked away by Allmendinger out at center ice. Warner, near side. She gets steered into the wall by Allmendinger. Allmendinger comes away with the puck and takes a trip around behind her own net. Puck comes free far side. Hanukkah. Warner, near corner. Centering pass. Puck's out in the slot. It'll be turned off to the side by Oakes. Oakes up off the wall. Dillon is there to block it and hold it. She's going to send it all the way across into the far side corner. We'll go back behind the net and be picked up by Oakes. Oakes, Hockett, Pole. Puck will be sent out. That one's going to go the length of the ice. With 21.3 seconds, we're going to come back on icing. Face-off near side is going to be Shirley and Pole. Controlled by the Spuds. Chipped out to center by Lindbergh. Far side dumped into the corner of the Predator zone. It'll be picked up back there by North, I believe. Hubich tries to take it in. She's going to run it down the far side, and she's going to run out of time. That'll do it for the first period. Your Moorhead Spuds are currently trailing by 1-0. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. "15 in, 30 to go. A lot of game left. Your Spuds currently trail 1-0. And like I always do, I forgot. They are wearing their orange home jerseys with the white and black trim, skating right to left on your radio dial. Predators this period are, well, for the game, they're wearing their black travel jerseys with the blue and white trim and skating left to right. Handled by Allside, stolen away by Hockett. Hockett Shirley has it poked away by Ree. Real have it behind your own net. Straight along the near side board, set out through center, all the way down to the near side corner of the Moorhead end. It'll be Dufault on all sides. Back out through center, Hawk chipped right back into the Moorhead end. That one will get called back on icing. Mm-hmm. Having a technical issue. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, we might end up losing camera at some point. Batteries. Dead. Yeah, I had 2 bars left on.
Except there's a plug-in right there, way over there.
There's one right there, too. What are our chances we can pick everything up and move it?
To where?
Right there. There's an outlet right there. We're going to try to move without breaking anything. Okay, so this is going to be a little interesting. We're going to have to move mid-game, so you're going to take a ride with us here as we move down by an outlet. So things will get shaky. We're going to do this as quickly as possible and try not to drive anybody nuts. Okay, before I go chase the rest of the equipment, Woodbury picked up another one, making it 2-0. And stand by, just got to get the rest of the gear over here, and then we'll be back with commentary. All right, so we have successfully made the move to the other side of the house without breaking anything. Spuds are currently down 2-0. About 5 minutes into the second period. Puck back behind the Predators' net. They slip back down behind by North and Shirley. Through center, dumped into the Moorhead zone. North will get called back on icing. Face off far side, Steen. And Warner. Warner's going to win the draw. She'll carry it back behind her own net. Sends it out far side. Hackett is there to chip it away. Reel pick it up in the corner. Around onto the near side. Turned right back the other direction. He held up back behind the Predators' net. Turned over to the far side wall. Steen tries to send it down into the slot. Ness has to go pick it up near side. Ness to Oak. Shot right into the backside of Hackett. Predators come away with it down into the Moorhead zone. It'll be all sides. Back behind the Moorhead net. And we have a penalty on. They see the ref with arm in the air, and the penalty is going to go on Ava Dufault. Number 6, she got called for hooking.
Was it hooking? No idea.
9:41. Shot from the near side is going to get kicked away by Andell. Spuds are able to clear it. Steen and Paul in a foot race all the way down into the Moorhead end. Puck will get bounced out to center and flipped right back in, causing the Predators to be offside. Face off far side, just outside the Predator end. Allmendinger down into the near side corner, the far side corner, excuse me. Will be picked up there by Paul. Down behind the net, along the near side boards, North. Out the center, handled by Allmendinger, who chips it right back into the Predator zone. Cleared back out to center. North. And Hendrickson. Puck gets flung around the back wall and onto the far side. Centering pass, shot on Andell will get kicked away. Allmendinger comes away with it. Allmendinger near side. She makes the break. She's going 3-on-2. Pushes her way all the way down and in, being held by North. Pole will come away with it. POHL. All the way into the Moorhead zone. She takes a backhanded shot that'll get kicked away by Andell. Johnson will have it back behind the net. She puts the brakes on, looks to go the other direction for a more open lane. Ahead to Lindbergh. Lindbergh's going to sling it. That one will get called back on icing, and the Spuds are going to go for the change. Number 21, POHL. Pole, I think. Face off of Warner. And Swenson near side. Swenson wins the draw. Johnson comes away with it down in the corner. She's got Warner riding her all the way around the back behind the net. Centering pass is going to get kicked away by Andell. Shot from the near side by Paul is going to find its way past Andell and give the Predators a 3-0 lead. Face-off out at center ice will be Hanukkah and Warner. Hanukkah to Hendrickson. Hendrickson ahead to Hanukkah, picked off by Warner. Paul near side, cross ice over to Jackson. Jackson ahead, picked up by Lindbergh, or by default. Hendrickson, good grief. Warner near side, one-on-one with Hendrickson. Poke checked away by Hendrickson. Spuds come away with it momentarily. Lee fights for it all the way into the slot. It's going to be chipped out to center by Lee. Held up near side boards. Paul comes in to help. She's going to take it into the and dump it into the Moorhead end. It's going to be picked up by default far side. Centering pass turned away by Hanukkah. Hanukkah out through center. That one's going to go right onto the stick of Crabtree. Chip bouncing over to Paul, who sends it out, takes it out to center, and sends it ahead to North inside the Moorhead end. Warner. North behind the net, centering pass, shot, goal. So all sides makes this game 4. .640 to go here in the second. Oaks near side, ahead along the wall to Ness. Ness and Oaks and Pole and one other Predator all fight for it. Pocket comes in to help. Oaks is able to dig it out, dumps it into the Predator zone, flips right back out to center. That actually held in. Shot. Waffle saved by Crabtree. Shirley side angle shot. Puck loose in the slot. Shot goes just wide from Ness. Will end up in the near side corner. Back behind. Shirley. Ness. Shirley. Ness. Held in by Oaks. Right at the point. The Predators are finally able to clear it, forcing the Spuds to reset. Allmendinger off the wall. It'll bounce down in momentarily. Back out to center. Spuds are going to have to clear, but they're not going to get out fast enough. This time they'll get called offside. Face-off far side is going to get sent into the Predator end. It'll end up at the far side corner with Reed. Down behind the net, out through center from Paul. Will be handled out there by Boyer. Right on to Andel. It's going to get steered away by Johnson. Back behind the Moorhead net, Dufault and Steen. Puck comes free and goes around to the far side. Centering pass comes all the way up to Paul. Paul takes the shot. North looks for the redirect, but it's going to get steered out and back behind the net. Comes up to Paul near side, takes a shot, blocked by Allmendinger, or by Johnson. Spuds are able to clear it. Default out at center. It's going to get chipped back into the Moorhead end, and Johnson will have it. Carries it around behind her net, puts the brakes on, goes the other direction, looking for a cleaner lane. Sends it off the wall right onto the stick of Jackson. Steen comes away with it far side. Down in the corner, Default. Warner. Up to Paul at the point. Back down and in, centering pass. Blocked away in traffic. Steen will go pick it up at the near side corner. Off the wall. That one's going to bounce all the way out to center ice, forcing the Predators to reset. Paul will have it near side, just inside of her own zone. Lindbergh is there to knock it away momentarily. It'll be taken right back into the Moorhead zone by Jackson. Bounced out by the Spuds. Everett. Far side. Tries to intercept the pass over to Paul, but can't quite get a hold of it. Paul ahead to North. North one-on-one. Top of the slot. Shot. Waffle saved by Andell. Out through center. This one's going to get chased down. This one's going to go the length and get called back on icing. 3:13 to go here in the second. 4-0 Woodbury advantage. Face-off far side of the Moorhead zone is going to be controlled by the Predators. Dillon on the far side. Shot down low. Rebound is going to be picked up, shoved in. That'll give the Predators the 5-goal advantage. Face out at center ice between Shirley and Warner. Gets knocked right into the Moorhead zone and picked up by Allmendinger. Allmendinger out through center. She brings it in near side. Has it poked away by Paul, but by Hubich. End up back behind the net. Johnson, far side, centering pass. Puck loose in the slot. Shot by Lee, kicked away by Crabtree. Puck will end up down in the far side corner. Johnson, near side. Stolen away by Warner. Off the wall to all sides. Out through center, she's putting up a fight with Allmendinger. And the Spuds are going to be headed to the box on a delayed penalty. Allmendinger is going to get called for the body check. So with 2:10 to go, Predators to go on the power play and just about finish out this period. 2:10 to go, 2-minute power play. Face-off near side will be Ness and Paul. Up to Paul. Paul chips it up into the air, tries to set it up. It's going to get turned over to the far side boards by the Spuds. Down to the far side corner, Paul. She tries to set it around behind the net. It'll get sent right back to her. She's going to bring it around to the side of the slot, take the shot that'll go into the near side corner. The Spuds are able to clear. Paul out in the neutral zone. Top of the slot, tries for the shot, blocked in traffic. They end up coming down into the near side corner. Down back behind the net, wrap around, puck loose in the slot, Spuds clear it. Ness is going the other way, 1-on-2. She's taking it far side. She's able to chip it ahead of Reeve, flips the shot. And now the Predators are going to be going to the box to negate their power play with 1:04 left in it. Minute 14 to go in the period. Nora Ree, number 2 from the Predators, is going to get called for the body check. Face off of the far side. 4-on-4 for the next minute. Predators have it. Johnson able to hold it. Kicks it back down into the corner. It'll be Paul. Sends it around behind her own net. Far side, Oakes. Oakes chips it down into the corner. Picked up by Lindbergh. Lindbergh looks for the wraparound. Paul is there to knock it loose. Puck is loose in the slot. Fought for all the way. Nobody can get control of it. Oakes is going to come away with it. Puts a shot on to Crabtree, who will glove it back behind the net. Near side, Paul runs into Johnson. Johnson's going to get called for a So the Spuds have 2 in the box now with 31.7 seconds to go in this period. Number 18, Kinsey Johnson, she got called for the body check, which she was holding her own ground out in front, but 22 seconds to go on the Allmendinger penalty. Minute 18 to go on the Ree penalty. And 2 minutes to go on the Kinsey penalty, which puts the Predators on the power play. Back behind the Moorhead net, wraparound. Kick save made by Andel. Up to Warren. Cross over to the far side, shot. Blocked away in traffic, goes back behind the net. And we're back to 4-on-4 hockey. 7 seconds to go. Puck is held up along the near side wall. Warner. Stripped away by Shirley. And that is how we're going to end this second period. Spuds currently trail 5-0. We'll come back to 4-on-4 hockey after they get done polishing the ice for 47 seconds. And then the Predators will go on the power play for about 45 seconds. We'll be back here in a little while. We're going to go find a place to cool off because they've got the heat on in here, and it is warm. Stand 30 minutes in the books, 15 minutes to go. Your Moorhead Spuds currently trail 5-0. Both teams are going to start the third shorthanded. 4-on-4 hockey for 47 seconds. So during the intermission, I was told that a lot of people were wondering why we had to move. What we do is we carry our own power source, and that power source, the battery on it died while we were in mid-game. It had 2 bars on it, so it should have lasted for an entire game plus. But it died, and we're going to have to get a charge tonight. So we had to move to the other side over by an outlet so that we could keep this game live. Spuds take to the ice. Lindbergh and Cutter left and right. Steen centers it up. Nope. Lindbergh's going off. Oakes is going to step up to the left. And Allmendinger will be back on defense. Patrolled by the Predators. Kept out of the zone by the Spuds. Oakes, far side. Ahead to Steen, chips it into the Woodbury zone. Flip back out to center, near side. All sides. All sides. Gets pinched up along the wall by Allmendinger. Puck comes free to Dillon. To Allmendinger, out the center. It's going to be chased down by Hubich on the near side of her own end. 10 seconds to go on 4-on-4. And then the Predators will be on the power play for about 43 seconds. Handled by Oakes. Out through center. Poked away by Jackson. Woodbury back at full strength. Flipped into the Moorhead zone by Jackson. It goes back behind the net. Along the far side wall, Warner. Centering pass is picked off by Lindbergh. She's able to get it out through center. It'll end up with Ness into the zone. Shot. Glove save made by Crabtree on the near side. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Power play over for Woodbury. Running clock. And forgot this is a 5-goal tournament. So this period's going to go really quick. Face off near side, Hockett. And Warner ends up with Hendrickson. Down to Hockett in the corner. Back up to Hendrickson. Shot. Bouncing puck right into the pads of Crabtree. Face off again. Comes to the near side. This time it'll be Shirley and Warner. Loose puck down to the near side corner. Hockett. We get chipped out. Shirley looks for the wraparound. It's going to get knocked away onto the near side boards. Hockett. Up to Hendrickson. Can't hold it in. Spuds will have to reset. Cross ice over to Default. She tries to bump it ahead. We'll end up back with the Predators. Jackson, near side, is able to chip it into the Moorhead end. Shirley is going to take a trip around the world behind her own net. She puts the brakes on, changes the direction. Tries to drop it off for Hendrickson. Out through center, dumped into the Predator zone. Near side corner. That one's going to get called back on icing. Faceoff comes back to the Moorhead end on the near side. Number 11, Caitlin Boyer. And number 24, Ella Hanukkah. Dillon, point, shot, blocked by Swenson. Bouncing puck, loose in the slot. All sides tries for the shot, but she shoves right into the glove of Andell. Face-off again comes near side. Hanukkah and Boyer again. Hanukkah wins the draw. Swenson picks it up behind her own net, slams it off the wall, far side Everett. Puck free. Swenson gives chase. Is able to carry it out through center. She's going to have it center ice. Knocked away by all sides. Allmendinger is able to clear it out. Dillon. Held up along the near side wall, Johnson. Knocked free by Dillon. Allmendinger, Johnson. Johnson out to Swenson, far side, chips it ahead, Everett, far side. Swenson heads for the center, Everett comes around, centering pass, nobody there. Puck comes all the way over on the near side boards. Taken the other direction by Hubich. Went down into the Moorhead zone, Steen and Hubich into the corner. Puck comes free, Allmendinger, and Steen will end up with it. Chipped out to center. Reed. Knocked free by Steen. Steen has the breakaway if she can get to it. Knocked free by Dillon. Or by Hubich. Steen centering pass, blocked the traffic. Puck dribbles down on to Crabtree. She'll steer it over onto the near side boards. Held in by the Spuds. And then chipped out to center by the Predators. Far side fought for right in front of the Predator bench. It'll be Hubich that comes away with it. Jackson, near side, puts the brakes on. She's got Lee right near, like, is able to break the puck loose. Shot by Sweeney. Goes blocked the traffic and over to the far side corner. Spuds go the other direction. Oakes. Far side drops it off for Lee. But not Lee. I think it was Tiptowski. Tiptowski brings it around back behind the net. Puck loose in front of Crabtree. Lee and Tiptowski both try to shove it into the goal, but it's steered over onto the near side wall. Johnson. Two Predators crash into each other. It's going to go the other direction. 1-on-2 on the stick of all sides. She gets directed all the way onto the near side boards. Lee is there to fight for it. Lee and all sides. Dufault steps in. Dufault comes away with it. Around back behind the Moorhead net. Johnson, far side. Tries to send it ahead. It's going to be turned away by Warner. Brought all the way back onto the near side boards. Kicked out to center ice. Predators will have to reset. All sides going to pick it up just outside. Brings it in right through the slot. Shot goes just wide. Being redirected by the Spuds. Leary and Dufault near side. Puck gets sent out through center. It's going to go the length. That one will get called back on icing. 8 minutes exactly, third period, 5-0 deficit. Face-off comes to the near side of the Moorhead zone between Hanukkah and Warner, 24-24. Warner is going to win the draw. She's going to control, drops it up to Dillon. Picked off by Cutter. Warner near side. Cutter. Held in by Dillon. Pinched up against the wall by Jackson. Jackson's going to come away with it. Centering pass. North can't get a stick on it. It'll end up with the Spuds back behind the Moorhead net. Far side shot right into the glove of Andel. Face-off will be far side of the Moorhead end. Boyer and Hanukkah's faced off. Shot, save. Puck ends up back behind the net. Sent out to Lindbergh. Lindbergh, 1-on-1 going the other direction. 2-on-1 now, or 1-on-2. She takes one down, centering pass, takes a shot, goes back behind the net and on the near side wall. Allmendinger is there to hold it in on the near side. Lindbergh. Hubich is able to come away with it. Picked off by Steen. Steen brings it in, tries to center it up. Nobody in the slot. It's going to get kicked out to center. Hockett's going to touch it at center ice. That'll be no icing on that one. Hockett's going to have to go get it back behind her own net. Tries to send it ahead to Allmendinger. Dillon was there to intercept. Spud's clear. Hockett near side, stolen away by Boyer. Warner. Ahead to Jackson, picked up by Allmendinger. Allmendinger puts the brakes on right behind the net, right into the stick of Johnson. Jackson is able to center it up to Sweeney, who tries for the shot that gets steered over to the far side. Puck's going to go the length of the ice. That one's going to stall out before it gets to the goal line, so no icing. Picked up way down deep in her own zone will be Maya Paul. Shirley, far side, she's able to hold it in. Default. Or Oaks, excuse me. Side angle shot is going to get covered up by Crabtree. We'll have just over 5 minutes to go here. There's the 5-minute mark. Face off far side. Shirley up to Default. Shot from Default goes right into the glove of Crabtree. I think I just figured this out. On the bottom of my roster, I have an unnumbered Lillian Pohl. I think that must be 21. Far side, hard, fast, up the wall is going to be North. She's going to get steered into the wall by Shirley. Puck comes free. Back behind the Moorhead net, Swenson near side. This time North is going to get called for the penalty. That'll put the Spuds on the power play. She gets called for slashing. So we'll have the face-off the near side of the Predator zone. Shirley Hockett Swenson. Puck ends up down in the corner. Swenson and Ree fight for it. Shirley steps in to help. Puck comes all the way out, floats into center. Johnson gives chase. Johnson Swenson up the wall. Turned the other direction by all sides. Broken free by Johnson. Allmendinger tries to chip it ahead. Pohl is going to be there to knock it free. It'll end up right back with Allmendinger. Allmendinger 1-on-4, 2-on-4. Puck gets dumped into the corner. All the way across over to Johnson. Johnson skates it down in. Shot. Puck's loose. Bounced around, flipped right over the top of the pad, through the crease, and just wide of the net into the far side corner. Cross ice, Swenson over to Johnson. Johnson down low, around back behind the net. Allmendinger near side, comes right back up to Swenson. Swenson sets up the shot, tries for it. It's going to be blocked down by Pohl. And it'll float out to center. And the Spuds will be offside. Three minutes to go, 40 seconds to go on the power play. Hendrickson, near side, just outside, puts a shot on Crabtree. Predators are going to control, going the other direction on the stick of Pohl. She stole Hendrick's stick and flipped it off to the side. Not sure where there wasn't a call there for unsportsman. Far side, hard and fast. Wraparound shot from Oaks. And that one's going to get covered up by Crabtree. So that stoppage will run the power play out. And we'll be down to 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the third. Running clock, face-off near side, Predator zone. Hanukkah and a mystery shot from Hendrickson. It's going to get kicked over. Puck comes out behind. Held in by Hendrickson. We'll end up with Tibitowski down on the near side boards. Lee steps in to help. Up to Hendrickson. She tries to send it across ice. It'll be intercepted by North, who goes the other direction. North brings it in. Shot right into the chest pads of Andell.
should have called that my stick.
Face off far side. The Steen and Warner, controlled by the Spuds, sent behind the net off the stick of Lindbergh. Cutter and Johnson, Dillon, and Sweeney all fight for it. It'll be held in by North. Spuds come away with it as they try to send it down deep. Johnson flips it all the way down into the other end. It's not going to be called back on icing, picked up on the far side by Hubich. Johnson back into the zone again. Flipped right back out to Swenner. Dufault, far side. Inside of her own zone, she's going to send it all the way across ice to Cutter. It'll be dumped into the Moorhead zone by the Predators. Sweeney, near side, tries for the shot. Blocked by Steen. Steen going the other direction. She's got the breakaway. But Hubich is going to come screaming across for the far side and knock the puck free. 20 seconds. Near side, hard and fast. They're trying for one more rush. Shot off the shoulder pad of Andel and up over the back of the net. Out through center. Spuds are going to change. We're going to run on a clock. No icing. 5 seconds. 4, 3. Far side corner. It's going to get pinned up there. That's how we're going to end this game. Your Moorhead Spuds are going to fall by a final of 5-0. We'll be back in action again tomorrow morning at 9:55, I believe. 8:55. So we'll be back in action tomorrow morning at 8:55. If you forget that, you can just hit that subscribe and like button and turn on the notification. And that way you'll be notified when we go live. You can also follow along on Twitter. I believe it's Moorhead 15UA. So that's going to do it from the Braemar Arena in Edina, Minnesota. For my camera operator today, Lisa Swenson, I'm Seth. This has been a production of Krabby Toad Studios. We'll see you tomorrow.